Everyone, how's it going? Just doing a bit of a late night live stream because, well, there's truly nothing but better for me to do. Like, there's truly nothing but better for me to do. And even then, this is the time where I don't get interrupted. Minor detected. I love I love that meme. Thank God I saved it to my phone and my computer. Thank God I put that on my computer. Forgiveness stops. Yep. Hey Sam, how's it going?
Yes, you are the first one.
Yep. Yep. I'm also doing well. Had a good live stream with my Baddie Commander earlier today. Pretty fun. And don't know what else to speak. Yeah, I'll just probably talk about the book. I did forget to mention the weapons of the Midnight Angel character. He has like a big ol' hammer that has a thundercross on it, which is a symbol representing the lightning that comes out of Perun's axe, mace, or hammer. But either way, one of those three weapons it will still represent the thunder of Perun, the Slavic god, and and he also has one big old kite shield that's so big that he has to strap it to his bicep, and inside that said shield there is a anti-tank rifle, and that said shield also has a fire cross representing Saule. Hold up, need to do something. Okay, I'm back. Who is Loki? He is the Norse god of trickery in in Norse myth, and he is the father of Fenrir, the I'm a big old wolf that I'm a quote Minecraft's Odin in Ragnarok, and he's also the father of my Jormungandr, which is which is the world's serpent, and he's also pretty much the father of all evil in the Norse myths, pretty much. But still, back to the Midnight Angel character that I was talking about, and the things I forgot to mention about him. Um, with his kite shield, yeah, there's a fire cross on it, and in the Lithuanian folklore, it represented Saule, who is the Lithuanian goddess of the sun. in Lithuanian myth. And then there's the inspiration for the character, because I did forget to mention this on the stream with Batty because I was having a fun time. Hello, Gravedigger. How's it going? And 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 the entire inspiration for the Midnight Angel character would be the Death in June's Midnight Angel song. I have listened to a lot of covers of that song. Either it is Magic Man's Big White Angel cover, which is basically full blown instrumental mixed with black metal. Then there is Little White Angel by Atlantean Blood, pretty good. Then there's Katya Celebrins. It's good, but but the main issue I have with it is the fact that Katya Celebrin in that song just sounds like a cyber succubus, and it just kind of doesn't fit with the whole entire Little Black Angel thing. And then there is, well, Death in June's original Little Black Angel, the best one, and it is pretty good. Like Douglas P had a good time singing the song. And that is so far what so far the all I have to mention with the Midnight Angel that I forgot to mention on Batty's live stream. And yeah. Other than that, I don't know what to say. I don't know what else to say about the Midnight Angel. Don't know what else. Unless you want me just to talk about the aesthetics, which I've already mentioned in Batty's live stream. But yeah. You know, just for shits and giggles, I'm just gonna pull out the Poetic Edda. And I'm a silent reader, and I pretty much hate reading out loud. Freya said, "Give a memory drink to Otar, so that 3 days from now he can remember each word of what you say. When he and Angantyr reckoned their family trees, Hyndla said, 'Hurry away from here. I want to sleep. You learned nothing from me, of my own free choice. Leave here in the night, like you, with your ram. You ran after Odin, you're always lustful, and you've slept with many others. Leave here in the night, like a ewe, with your ram.'" Oh yeah, it is based on Norse mythology. Like one of the things I mentioned in the book pretty recently would be the cow-tailed Huldra, which is basically the Norse version of the succubus. And they're pretty much described just to look like normal women. The only exception is the fact that they all have cow tails. Freya said, "I will strike a fire around you, giant woman. Make it so you cannot leave here unburned. So you can't leave here in the night like a ewe with your ram." Hyndla said, "I see a fire kindling. I see the earth burn. But most living things have to endure death. Take a beer to Otar, a poison mixed drink for ill health." Freya said, "Your curse will do no harm, giant woman. No matter what you threaten, he will drink only good drinks. I ask all the gods to help Otar." Yep. And that's... Yeah, I should have really started with the whole beginning of the Edda, but I'm already through it. Garota Sanger, the Song of Magroti. And of course, there's basically the introduction explaining everything from the Danish king Hrolfi, Codex Regius manuscript, and pretty much the poems, along with Spellcaster and Hangja. Yep, I should really read Beowulf, along with the other Norse sagas. Okay, Grota Sanger 1 to 3. A man who name the man who had given the milestone to Hrolfi brought his 2 new slave women to the milestone and ordered them to make gold and peace and joy with it for him. But for rest or sleep, he allowed them only as much time as a cuckoo might stay silent in. Sometimes I hate reading out loud. Sometimes I stutter. Yeah, I'll just skip straight to the actual poem. 1. Now there were 2 forward-seeing women, Fenya and Menya, in the king's house, but these 2 women were taken as slaves by Hrolfi, Frithilif's son. The women were led to the millstone. Millstone. Fuck. They were told to push the gray millstone around. He promised them they'd have neither joy nor peace if he couldn't hear the grinding of that millstone. The 2 women sang a working song. Let's put our backs in it. Let's push the stone. Hrolfi told the girls to grind endlessly. Okay. They sang and they pushed the millstone, while most of the workers of Hrolfi were singing. The Menya spoke as she was grinding. We are grinding wealth and joy and too much property on this wish stone for all for Hrolfi. For Hrolfi sits on gold and sleeps on down pillows. He wakes up when he likes and when we grind on. Here no one hurts anyone else. There are no bad deeds, no violent deaths. The sword sleeps, tranquil in its sheath. Even if a man meets his brother's killer, the king said, do nothing to them, except don't sleep any longer than a cuckoo sleeps. Don't sleep any longer than it takes me to sing a song. Fenya said, Hrolfi, you're a wise king, but you were not wise when you brought us. Bought us. You chose us for our looks and strength, but you asked nothing about our ancestry. Hrungnir was tough, so was his father. And yet, Thiassi accomplished still more. The mountain giants Ithi and Arnir are our relatives. We were born into their family. Groti, the hard millstone, would never have come out of the rock, never come out of the earth, and we giant women would not grind so endlessly. If we had known anything about our fate, we grew up 9 winters and played as young girls deep beneath the earth. Then we started to show our strength. We are the ones who showed the stone from its place. No, wait, shoved. Yep. Hey, no, Nomadical, how's it going? Just over here, kind of reading the Poetic Edda, because I truly have nothing to do, and plus it's just late at night, which that means I don't get interrupted. Or who knows, don't know what else to speak besides reading the Poetic Edda. Just that. Like, I don't know, I could probably talk about generic purple Protogen, because some of the stuff he makes is just boring. Like, I mean, by all of his furry jokes are just this. In the end, everyone becomes Papiro. I'm betting he probably goons to that character. Which, if that's the case, where's the fucking FBI? Because I mean by I think I remember hearing about the character's age. Ain't like Piro 5 years old? Like, ain't he like 5 years old in the lore? I'm just gonna look this up. Ugh. Oh no. Not the fandom.com wiki. No. Fuck no. Fuck no. Well, I think I'll never truly remember, because I'm not gonna look at him of fandom.com. Where'd you fucking degenerate? But still. Huh. What's the plus thing for? Oh, it's starting a poll and a Q&A. That's nice. Truly don't know what to do. But hey, it's a live stream. I don't know, you know what? Let's just torture ourselves. Shall we? Let's just torture ourselves. Fuck you, Microsoft Edge. Don't want to fucking update it, just want to get on YouTube. Okay. You know what? I remember hearing about a guy. Okay. Adam something made a terrible video called The Problem with Warhammer. Let's watch it. Let's torture ourselves, shall we?
Warhammer is a universe where people fight wars using hammers. Okay, not really. Warhammer 40k is a massive, bombastic universe in the grimdark future of the 40th millennium.
Oh, okay. This is stupid. Now, of course, yes, in the grand scheme of it, it is not as bad, but it is not set in the 40th millennium. It is set in the 41st millennium.
Where humanity is fighting wars at an epic scale on multiple fronts against all sorts of horrors. Space orcs, space elves, literal demons from hell, humans corrupted by literal demons from hell, the Zerg, and also the Tau. Warhammer got
Fuck the Tau. They're just space commies.
started a tabletop game, and at the core it still is. Imagine
Okay.
where two players bring out their hand-painted armies of miniatures and battle it out on a large board. It's a cool experience at game stores or game bars where you get to meet people, socialize, and show off your cool miniatures. Today, however, the Warhammer IP has already outgrown its tabletop niche and now includes ultra-popular AAA game titles such as the latest Space Marine 2 with
I should really get back into playing Space Marine 2.
more than 2 million copies sold worldwide. But the Warhammer IP has not been without its controversies. We now have gamer-gators accusing the
Demi on TV, yeah, he's for sure a grifter.
parent company Games Workshop of turning
But he still has a point in the fact that, yeah, Warhammer is woke. He was one of the first few people to call it out.
woke by introducing into it
Sargon of Akkad. You know what? I'm gonna say it. Sargoy of Mossad.
the most absurd creatures of all, women.
Okay, he here's something that Adam says something we'll just never even understand. Okay, the reason why the entire female Custodes was such a big controversy is due to one thing. The Custodians are all male. Every single Space Marine you see is a dude. They don't have breasts. They don't have vajayjay. They're men. Okay, like I mean by in the lore, the augmentations that these men get are like so dangerous that not a single woman has like taken it and survived.
No, wait, it's actually even more ridiculous. Gamer-gators are mad that Games Workshop changed the lore of one of the factions that no one plays or cares about.
Okay. Hey, Riggs. Okay, just to talk about what Adam something says. Yes, people care about the Custodes. They are the highest guard in Warhammer for 40k. They're meant to protect the God Emperor himself. But you know, well, what do I expect from Adam something? He's like, what, an entire gaslighting commie?
By saying that some of its soldiers can be women, if you want to. I mean, it's you assembling the miniatures. You can decide what have you put on them. And this resulted in a global outrage among people.
And justifiably an entire global outrage.
Who had never touched a Warhammer miniature.
Okay, even though yes, I'm not a Warhammer 40k fan, nor have I touched an entire Warhammer 40k miniature. But him saying that is just one big ol' fucking projection, because I mean, you can tell just simply by his voice that even he hasn't even touched a fucking miniature
That's it, Games Workshop.
or a woman. You want to know one thing? The moment he says this, or a woman, you know, that they never touched a woman. Here's the thing about these woke people. Usually when they say that, it's just basically self-admission to the fact that they're basically perverts.
Workshop. I could suspend my disbelief for space orcs, space elves, and hell in space run by space demons, but women?
Adam says something that doesn't get it. Okay, space orcs, yeah, they make sense, but women being Custodes just doesn't, especially when you know the lore. But then again, Nelup has like made a video explaining that there really is no canon in Warhammer 40k anymore. And it is true. There like hasn't been any true canon to Warhammer 40k for a while. Hey, Chaos.
If women are real, how come I never touched one?
Oh my. If women are real, how come I never touched one? Again, another sign of projection from Adams to something. Because I mean, by most Warhammer 40k fans are like